בעזרת השם, the Zohar this morning, רבי אבא פתח, אם תשיב משבת רגליך, עשות חפציך ביום קודשי. If you consider Shabbat a holy day, don't walk on Shabbat the same way you walk on the weekdays. This is the way the Gemara explains this verse, which means, tashiv mishabat raglecha. In the weekdays you run. On Shabbat, you walk slowly, you take your time. Mimtzo chafzecha v'daber davar. Even your words, even the way you speak on Shabbat should be different. On the weekday, you say, hi, how are you? You would say, hi, good morning. On Shabbat, you say, Shabbat Shalom. And the person would answer, Shabbat Shalom umevorach. Shabbat is supposed to be a different day. Shabbat is supposed to be a day of rest. Everybody takes a big breath and they can enjoy life. The whole week you're running. The whole week you're sweating. The whole week you're so troubled with everything. Shabbat is a day of rest, right? And it says over here in the Zohar that HaKadosh Baruch Hu loved the Jewish people. That's why he gave them the Shabbat. You should know Shabbat was given to us in few occasions. The first time we got the Shabbat was when Moshe Rabbeinu comes to Egypt and he wants to free the Jews. Moshe Rabbeinu is telling Paro, he doesn't want to send the Jews, he's telling him, listen, at least give them a day of rest. They used to work 7 days. Give them a day of rest. So Paro says, why? So he says, I'll tell you why. You're a businessman, right? You will use logic. Give them 1 day to rest so they can produce much more in the 6 days. Somebody who works without resting cannot produce as much. After a certain time, he's getting tired and the production is much less. You want them to produce? Give them a day of rest. So Paro says, I understand the logic, but which day you think, according to you, I should give them? So Moshe Rabbeinu innocently said, oh, maybe give them the end of the week. Let them work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and when Shabbat comes, give them a day off, call it a day of rest, Shabbat. Paro says, done, I give it to them. He didn't realize he's giving them something that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wanted to give them, but he had to come in a certain way. So when we want to speak somebody about Shabbat, what do you tell him? Shabbat, you have to rest, it's a suit. No. Tell him something very simple. Don't you need to rest? Don't you want to take life easy, right? What do you have to do on Shabbat? You know what? Even if you don't go to the synagogue, even if you're not Shomer Shabbat, right? At least one thing. Take your cell phone and put it away. You cannot put your cell phone away for 24 hours, 1 day, right? Take a break. Take a rest. Start breathing. Start bringing life into yourself, right? Take the phone, put it away. No phone calls. It's going to be a family day. You, your wife, and your children. No one is calling you. No business done on Shabbat. No internet. No nothing. Just sit and enjoy Shabbat. The Zohar is telling us the same way you would accept a guest. You would go and when you would run and you would buy the best food and the best drinks. Shabbat HaMalkah. Shabbat is coming to your house. Buy the best foods. Buy the best drinks. Enjoy with your guest. Who is your guest? Your guest is the table. Is called Shabbat. So therefore, how much we supposed to appreciate the Shabbat? How much we supposed to enjoy the Shabbat? It's if for some people it's a punishment to rest. Chas v'shalom. Is it a punishment to rest? Everybody's running the whole week. Enjoy Shabbat. Take your time. Bring flowers to your wife. Right? Let your kids sit around the table. Ask them, what did you do a whole week? Right? Say Dvar Torah at the table. Sing at the table. Kiddush at the table. You're going to turn your life into a meaningful life. People today run, and they don't have time for their own wives and children. Children don't see their fathers. And even if they see them at the table, for a few minutes, and everybody goes out, everybody goes to their phones, put the phones away. Shut the whole world out of your life and bring in this Shabbat, this guest, which is bringing you meaning to your life. And make the Shabbat meaningful. The way you dress, the way you speak, the way you walk, the way you do things. Just rest and you'll see how much you're going to wait impatiently. From Sunday already, you're going to wait when is going to be already the next Shabbat where I can enjoy it. Baruch Adonai Le'olam. Amen ve'amen.